just recently, obviously, we've seen success on the international stage, but it's really exciting to work with the Council's Stewartry Active Schools team to try and get this curling into every school. And so, total kudos to Louise and the team at the Stewartry Active Schools team.
With Scott Andrews, a few years ago you were very good at curling, weren't you? You did quite well in the Olympics.
Yeah, it was 8 years ago now, so yeah, silver medal at 2014 Winter Olympics.
And you are now the development officer of the Southwest?
Yeah, so I work for Scottish Curling. I'm the development manager for the Southwest of Scotland, and that covers 3 of the ice rinks in Dumfries and Galloway.
So we've got 2 stages. Stage 1 plan is to give all our schools, like Ina said, a curling pack. All our staff will be offered CPD. Our coaches and our in-house team will be given CPD for Scottish Curling. One of our colleagues from Scottish Curling is here today, Scott Andrews. We are going to roll out the Ready Steady Curl Foundation course, which is a qualification, into all of our leadership programmes. Those people will get the opportunity to then do some learning and event organisation in our Stewartry Key Pass calendar. And the plan is to do competitions in school, and then an area-specific competition, then regional, and then get them all on the ice.
We do have a primary school programme, but on ice, and we really see this as a pathway to create the competition and get more kids involved in what Galloway Glens has done for us is fantastic to provide that funding.
And it's important because in Stewartry there are no rinks quite close, are they? So it's an entry, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's, for a lot of those schools, they're right on the edge of either Stranraer or Dumfries, so for them it's the opportunity to get involved in curling, and then it's their pathway to hopefully get into the sport and come onto the ice. And you can see the people behind me here having a great time, and hopefully they can get on the ice and do that.
Whilst you're an elite athlete at curling, it isn't all about that, is it? I mean, any ability can get some simple technique and learn.
Yeah, no, curling's a great sport. It's very inclusive. You can start from the age of 6 or 7, depending on obviously if the ice rink has some lighter stones, all the way up to, well, I think the oldest member I know of is about 95, 97. So very inclusive. You can do it in a wheelchair. If you feel that you've got bad knees and you can't lunge like the top athletes, there are cues and stick deliveries. So yes, it's a sport that is great for everyone, and the good thing about curling is you can play with everyone at the same time. So a 95-year-old could be on the ice with a 10-year-old playing in a game, and I think that's just very unique to curling.
And it's not just curling, is it? You're also looking at a sport which is very similar to petanque.
Yes, so we're going to work with our colleagues in the Scottish Disability Sport branch in here in Dumfries and Galloway, and our colleagues with the Active Schools team to set up weekly and monthly tradition clubs that people come along to with disability. Now, boccia is a Paralympic sport. It's a bit like petanque, but it's indoors, it's very, very competitive and very tactical, a bit like curling, and we're going to run both those alongside each other in a multidisciplinary event in the end of term 1, which is, for those who don't work in academia, is before October holidays, and then we'll roll out fully curling on its own after that to Christmas.
I think for the sport as well, you can be playing with Olympians. I think our athletes, our top athletes today, they still play club curling. So you might be in your ice rink and an Olympian walks in and you're actually playing against them or you're playing with them, and not many sports you actually get the chance to do that.
It is very true. I curl at Lockerbie, and we can have the Scottish team can be on a rink practicing next door to my very much more amateur rink playing a match. And
yeah.
That wouldn't happen in football.
No, I think curling's very unique like that.
So as a massive thank you from me, Amy, Senga and the whole Stewartry team to everybody who plays the lottery for the funding into the Galloway Glens. Without this money we couldn't do what we're doing, which is a 5-year plan and plus curling. So thank you very much.